Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming back to Deb Chanel's For This World, where I do reviews and recaps. I predominantly do reviews and recaps on soap operas, especially the one I truly love and very dear to my heart, which is The Bold and the Beautiful. So, if anybody's interested in checking out my recaps and reviews on soap operas, that particular one, please go ahead, subscribe to my channel. Come and watch my commentary and me cut up. But today I'm going to be talking about Married to Medicine, which is another dear show, even though it's a reality show. I dip and dab in reality shows here and there also. But the most thing you'll see on my channel is soap opera reviews. But I wanted to review this episode. It's called It's My Prom, and I'll throw down if I want to. It's season 4, episode 6 of Married to Medicine. So why don't we get into it? First, we have a scene where pretty much Quad is walking with her brother's girlfriend, and she's loving on her nephew. He's so cute, adorable. They're having some little time with each other. Just, I guess, shooting the shit. I don't know what it is. Then we have another scene where we have Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie. They're sharing light lunch banter together. They're outside of the hospital. I guess that they both routine deliver babies at or whatnot, or just in their field, OBGYN. They can do hysterectomies, a host of everything dealing with the body and the breast. So enough said there. They're just basically just talking about what went wrong at the photo booth shoot between the women, and they were just laughing and just having female time together. Then we go to Mariah. Her and her husband is seen sharing or opening up a bottle of wine. I guess celebrating life. That's how they get down. I guess every day, all day. Who knows, honey? Then we go to Baby Girl and Dr. Heavenly. They're at home exercising, getting their little stretchings on. That's cute, cute scene. Then we go back to Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie. They're talking about how the blue photo shoot went left and making everyone, Dr. Jackie kind of really got, really fed up, and she was just had hell in her, and she told everybody to get the hell out. She shut it down, okay, as my daughter would say. That was funny as hell. But anyway, they just go and try to. Simone is basically standing up, showing um, Jackie how Mariah has put Lisa Nicole in her pocket as another side play. And they're just trying to figure out how Mariah's just going around just trying to get women in her pocket to stay relevant. Of course, Janice is coming new on the scene, and everybody knows Dr. Heavenly, so she's pretty much just trying to solidify herself back in the group. I'm trying to figure out. I thought she was the head of the group once it started to air as a show, a reality show, and somehow she got kicked off her own pilot that was really supposed to star her. So I'm like, oh my God, how did you lose that seat? But anyway, we move on from there. But they're basically just trying to see and throwing light shade at Mariah, meaning Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie, about the whole incident. Then we move on to Dr. Eugene. He's talking to Toya. He comes in the kitchen, just trying to get some restful time. But honey, being $170,000 in tax debt with the IRS, I don't even see why you're not at work, or basically selling that big ass house that we know you all are just leasing. Y'all not buying that shit. It's just for TV. So you need to really come off your high horse, apologize to Toya, saying you I guess said she didn't have to work and this, that, and the third, and put her in all this overabundance of material stuff that you can't afford. You only have your salary is capped, by being a medical profession. And then you're trying to do this other thing on the side called replenish or whatnot, this IV type of structure format of medical medicine you're practicing in, which I'm like, who's gonna come by your office or really gonna get so drunk and pass out? They're like, oh, call Dr. Eugene, I need my vitamin shot to get some of this alcohol out of me so I won't feel bad. Really, man? I don't think so. But anyway, it is what it is. That's your little entrepreneurship. You keep doing you, but you need to put your wife Toya in check, because I know most men when they first going out, they want to promise their wife they can stay at home, they can do a motherly thing and be a housewife. But then you have steps to where you need to be saying, okay, oh, we can't live in this kind of section because we got to keep in mind. I want you to be at home, my children, this, that, and the third. So this is where we're capping at. Yeah, I mean, you should have put a program out for this woman because you know, sat and told her all these fantasies and dreams of what you would get when you became a physician, and you know, it's just not panning out. It's okay to say you were sorry, you were wrong, but we need to downscale and get the hell out that house or the hell off the show. But if the show is paying money to your debt, then yes, make sure Toya understands that she don't try to get her hands in it because hey, this is the most she's working and probably ever gonna work. So I think you need to capitalize on hey, it's married to medicine, right? Okay, it's supposed to be a woman's show and being, you know, showing the side of the men that they're married to. That's how I'm gathering it. And they happen to be some of them married to men in medicine. So you know, it's appropriate for the title that they give us, but still, let's back it up. And you need to just bring Toya out of her fantasy world. She done been there long enough. This is the fourth season. That means 4 years running. If y'all ain't got no money solidified, get back in that house that y'all had or move to another subdivision, sell that house, get your money back as much as you can, or, you know, pay whatever you need to pay, get out that house and go live where you can so you won't die early in a sense because you're stressing yourself out. Hell, you look stressed doing taping. So you really need to think about you at first, the foremost, and then think about the situation you put your family in and rectify that situation. Okay, Eugene, that's all I'm saying. But anyway, while he's going over the comments and going about he really needs his rest because he's tired, Troy is throwing in the mix about a goddamn birthday party. I mean, can I tell y'all how many birthday parties that done flew by me that I didn't even get a chance to go out because I was either working or tired and didn't want to be fooling with it. I mean, it's just another day that the Lord provided you to have. Be blessed, rejoice in it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to turn it up or, you know, go and spend 40, $50,000 on a party. I mean, that's why you in debt. If you take all that money that you were gonna put in a party, a lot of past parties you had on the show, excuse me, excuse me, guys, I'm kind of suffering from bronchitis, so I'm still trying to do my thing because I need my coin too. But anyway, back on Toya's stupid crazy ass. She need to be focusing on making sure everything is taping appropriate to what she's telling on camera. We're paying y'all back. We expect a payment. You know what I'm saying? Let us know you're trying to get out your debt and not cause more debt for your husband, as well as put him in an early grave. But anyway, she goes to hollering about her birthday party, this, that, and that. Then they get in their confessional. So you pretty much tell Toy, hell, forget about mine. Don't buy me shit for my birthday party. And I'm like, help on, I would help honey. I mean, but you could get a card or a balloon or take me out to Red Lobster or something like that, or Papa Do's, however you see fit. But anyway, it just is what it is. Because I wonder how Toya, unless she got you on some good ass life insurance and she just wants your behind the parents so she can like really live how she want to live and probably get the kind of man she really want. Who knows what's going on in that thick skull of hers. But anyway, we go down from that situation and I'm like thinking to myself, this woman, she should know what she's doing is pretty much wrong. I mean, we are taught when we're young what's good, what's bad, what's right, what's wrong, what's morally satisfiable, and what's this it's just immoral. What do you call it? I'm not think I'm pronouncing it wrong or not morally right. You know what I'm saying? It affects people in a negative way, negative tonation. So that means it's not right on all the morality scales. So I'm looking at her like you are dumb itch. I mean, I get so mad when I look at her how she plays herself. I'm like, honey, you don't roll in that circle. You're blessed to have a husband who's out there providing for you and letting you be able to stay at home to raise their children and be put them in a private school where they can learn a little bit more than being a part of the public school system where we know is secondary, third, fourth, fifth. It's just not a good look. Private provides you with a way of them learning extra and more at a faster pace than being in a crowded room with a subject being taught, and you got too many students and not enough teachers to go around. So it's just terrible. I mean, you're too materialistic. It's nothing more that I can really say about Toya, but she needs to get it together. Where is Toya's mother? Where's her father? Because, I'm sure they did not raise her to be this way, even if, like I said, Eugene gave her the false uh, function that he would provide for her on a luxurious type scale, then hey, some things have to be revamped because of the social climate, the economic statuses, finances, period. And hey, it doesn't take much street smarts to know, hey, you either want to go to jail for tax evasion or you want to get this debt paid and live some type of a normalcy type of life. But anyway, all thing that girl got on her mind is party, 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 turn it up, turn it up, turn it up. And I can't believe she's turning 40 because for her having two kids, being married, being having some privilege over some of her not colleagues because she's not working, but her friends that she's known in her past, it just bewilders me. Totally bewilders me how, women can get such good men and then, they treat them like shit. And then when they don't want them no more, if it don't work, then, they're thrown into the mix where other women have to put up with this deficit of a man. You know what I'm saying? Because he's been done wrong. So he's going to think every other woman's going to be like his former wife. And it sickens me. But like I said, to each his own. They need to stay together because don't nobody need to reap those type of negative benefits that they will definitely bring into a new relationship. But anyway, it is what it is. If you want to go pull mouth broke, then let him be. You know what I'm saying? He just went to school to be working for the government for the rest of his life. But anyway, it is what it is with that situation I'm talking about. We go to Lisa. Lisa comes in to see Dr. Jackie. And Dr. Jackie made some reference that she looked like Control Janet Jackson. Now this, excuse me, couture she got going on. Anyway, I didn't see it. Don't really see it for Lisa because she's jealous. She don't think her man is gay. Man done been exposed. I know this is a reality TV show and people think they're gonna have a comeuppance by relating themselves or, being close to these people that are on the reality show, but the Lime and the BuzzFeed is really, they're not making that much money on the reality show. After they done squared away taxes, they paying their bills, and then this is what's left. Half the stuff that you see them have, I'm pretty sure is leased, okay? Because if they were about their life, all this stuff will be extra, and they will be flossing a lot more than what they're showing us that's around Atlanta. Because I've been here all my life, and the parts that they're showing me, hell, I even frequent some of them places, and I'm nowhere on their level. So it's just what you want at that particular time in your life and what you expose yourself to. But like I said, I'm not taking anything from the women because they're very much solidified in what they do. But my thing is when people, make comments when they're trying to tell certain people things, you know, they may know them a little bit more, but they're just not filmed. So they know how these people really do get down. So, for Lisa not even listen to this guy who was saying Darren is gay and Darren has these certain tendencies and Lisa continuously go to bat for him and then he's sitting up there making her look like a fool on TV. And I'm pretty sure he does it in real life. And you want to throw an innocent baby in the mix. That's just woo, that's just poor mentality of her just being a woman. It's like total, put your blinders on because Lisa definitely has got hers on. She's one of them airhead blondes. She just gets on my nerves too. Yes, you can tell I'm not a favorite of hers. But anyway, Dr. Jack is like, okay, where's Darren? Because we need to discuss these medical records with him. Even though y'all are still a solid partner. And, he's unexpressed. You can know anything about his health related to that situation and he doesn't show up. And again, she's looking like a fool, and not a good look because Doctor Jackie wants to talk to him about his sperm count. It was very impressive, and this, that, and the third, but it was just telltale that this man didn't really care. And if he had something like he was tied up at the hospital, he had to do something else. He could have called in for a conference call. And excuse me, that would have showed that he had some interest into bringing another life in this world. But he don't say it in many tapings in this particular season that he really is fine with the children that he has. And he really don't have time to be trying to take care of Lisa if shit goes left. And he has to sit here and, nurse her back to health and, all this crap in his lifestyle. And she like, I just want a baby. And, and Dr. Jacob brings out to her, like, look how, I'm sorry, Garden Dude, you basically are saying you want to have a baby because Darren gives you more attention. And she's like, no, 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 I'm not saying that. It's just babies are good with us. I'm like, well, damn, why do you have about 15, 20 of them swinging from you by now? If that's the case. I mean, you even look stupid saying that stupid shit. But anyway, Dr. Jacket know it's all smoke and mirrors. She's just trying to have another baby to get in that false sense of keeping a man or whatever. But you can have, like I said, 20 children, the man still walk out on your ass and be gone. Bye bye. You know, you try to hook him for every dollar he brings out of his pocket. But like I said, both of y'all stupid. He want to continue living this life, false life, where he lives a totally another whole life than what you're basically thinking he's living, and you're sitting there having a nanny and take care of your kids, pretty much, so you can be on the watch out for trying to find him or catch him, even though you're saying you're running your business. But yeah, I don't see you filming a lot, showing me you're about that life, you're about this business life. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, you seem like you on a garden tool stroll. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we go for whatever you want to take from that. We move on. Um, we go to commercial. We come back. We have Darren comes, I guess, from the basement. I don't know, a side room or whatever. But he knows she's filming and she's looking all stupid and calling herself mad or what else. She kind of give me that Lisa Coat jam type of tease. I mean, that's really who she looking at. And when I look at her, I'm like, oh, okay. I like her, but I don't like Lisa. You know what I'm saying? But goddamn, I think her name was Lisa Coat Jam. That's too crazy. Y'all, is that her? Yeah, I know it's not her, but anyway, I just thought I'd throw that connection in that I was trying to make. But anyway, she going in, getting on Darren's case about you should have been there. You make me look stupid. I mean, she's the typical nagger. And if I had to put up with her and I was a man, I would pretty much leave her ass too because I'm tired. I definitely would not submit or commit that we finna have another child. Not how our relationship is forming now. I'm not gonna play with your mind. I'm not gonna play, with your heart. I just couldn't do it. And she just had to sit there and live with it. Either divorce me, that'll be on you, or live with me with our two kids and the kind of union that we do have. And I'll be like, deuces, bye, and I'm going about my business. Maybe they have to go through counseling, maybe they have to take some trips. But hey, when one partner is more so thrilled than having a baby than the other partner is, you gotta disconnect there. Okay. The signs are written all over for you to partake in reading, Lisa. Lisa's reading is very fundamental, even subliminal messages that are sent to you. But we see that you stuck up in the clouds. You want to prove everybody wrong except for your husband. Okay? But anyway, check that T. Go handle him before you try to come after other people. All right. Anyway, we moved from that situation because he basically just tell her, hell, I didn't want to come. And that would have been enough for me. Like, cameras off, we finna have a private conversation where we get into this. But he just said, hey, I was tired. I didn't really feel it was something I needed to get into. You were going to come back and tell me the information anyway. It is what it is. And of course, she always, when you hurt my feelings, it just doesn't hurt. I said, you think your feelings hurt now? Wait till you get blown up and pregnant and he still be leaving your ass, doing what he want to do. Then you're going to be whining still. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I can't take you or your antics. But anyway, it is what it is. So, we leave that situation because she goes on to tell him about his sperm count. First, she's trying to lie to him, saying it wasn't this, that, and the third. I don't know. Lisa just rubs me the wrong way. It's like she try to claim her empowerment of women, and she's this powerful woman that's very in tune to what she needs to do to keep herself solidified and making money for her family or for herself if it had to come to that. And it's that, and then she plays this role in this reality show, and it just shows me she's handicapped. She's very dependent on Darren, and it's sickening. It really is. It's like you don't have a storyline. You should have played up the part where we discussed whether you gay or not, so we could see what's what. Can I live with her? Can I not? And get that under wraps. But like I said, she's not being truthful. She's very fake fuckery, and I'm just sick of talking to her. So we move on. We go to Dr. Simone, and I'm like, wait a minute, Cecil, why are you ringing the doorbell at your own house? Are you crazy? But anyway, he comes in. They greet each other very nicely. Seems like she's tired. Seems like he's tired. And she goes on to tell him she thinks that they may have found her father. And he may be in the terms of deceased. He's not with us anymore. So Cecil's kind of blown back or taken back with all the recent news that she's throwing on him. It seemed like he wanted to get into his chicken plate or whatever plate it was of food. Was like after she said that he kind of lost his appetite. But men being men, wasn't they stopped taping or whatever? I'm sure he got on into his sandwich or whatever it was. But anyway, she goes on to tell him that her uncle called and they really feel that they found a body, a deceased body, a decomposed body, and on the body it had her father's identification in it, and it was found around sort of the area that they were actually looking at or around in that area, and it could have been like it should have happened the way it did because I'm pretty sure if she found her dad herself by saying it being decomposed and him being in however setting it was in an abandoned house or whatnot, it would have just tore her up. So I was glad that the Lord showed her, like she said, she expressed it was the Lord giving her closure. It wasn't gonna be the one she wanted, but she needed to know where he was. So I'm like, I don't know where the disconnect came from or when and where she actually stopped talking to him and not bringing him in, their children's lives. Seemed like she could have kept a private eye on his behind just to see where he was, to just know where he was, because I'm sure she got that type of money. But like I said, I'm not trying to down her or anything for not knowing more about him and his whereabouts prior to getting this late in the evening, as they say, meaning your lifetime that you span uh, in this world. But she took it very hard, as any adult would when losing a parent, or their her parent was missing and she's trying to find them and this that. It's like she was searching for something that she didn't get in her childhood or throughout her childhood that she needed from her father. And I definitely understand that, and I express empathy for her because my father was also, he was an alcoholic, he was a gambler, and just what do you call it, a rolling stone, if we may. But it's basically, he did not care enough to be in my life the way I needed him in my life, which was really to be a father, how the stereotypical dad should be, whether, you're married to that same woman that you had the baby about or not. These are your kids. You need to be in their lives in their formative years, in their growing years, in their questionable years. You need to be there for them, whether you're an alcoholic, whether you're a womanizer, where you're a cheater, you're a gambler, whatever your deficit, is, you should be there for your children. And when your children grow up, there's a lot of different emotions that they go through, whether they want to have you in their life or they shouldn't have you in their life. They go back and forth with the anger mechanisms, the sadness, the depression on why. And if you don't answer those questions when you have that person where you can locate them and get them to answer, then it comes a time where you just have to shut it down. And they, even though they're living, they almost have to be dead to you in a sense for you to be able to survive and be mentally capable to take care of your family. And this is the third, but like I said, she did get a blessing. She did get a chance to have him found, and she could definitely throw a very nice, elaborate, homegoing type of service for him, and then she can always go and visit him. We as Christians, or I as a Christian believer, I know that person is not there when I go and visit them at their gravestone or where their last interment will be. But it gives me comfort to know I can, visit their bones, or something. And it's spiritual where you think you're connected with them, even though they are not on this plane of life of existing anymore. But at least you have that comfort. So I don't know, maybe she needs to join a support group and other survivors or of deceased parents that weren't in their lives and had a similar tragedy where they were just found by anybody, the local police or whatever, because you had put in a sense, APB out on them looking for them. And just each day, I'm sure it should get better, because you always going to have those moments where you're going to remember them on the day they were born. You're going to remember them on special occasions that they did find some type of um, happy. They brought some type of happiness in your life or whatnot. And you're going to remember the moments where, you got the call where they thought they had found your dad, and in actuality, your dad was deceased. And you got to go through all those stages, but I'm pretty sure they will get better because you got to deal with it on a level where you're comfortable with dealing with it and accepting it because you did what you had to do when he was living, and you did what you had to do when you kind of knew it was a disconnect, like you didn't feel his spirit on this earth anymore, and that's what really prompted you to go look for him because you did. I guess we do have a connection when it comes to our parents and our children and our spouses, where when something is not right, you kind of feel it. Oh, God gives you that essence to feel that. So everything was, on point. It's just, like you said, it's worth thinking about something else than dwelling on something that you're not ready to accept at this point. So it's very emotional for Quad because, her father died unexpectedly, I'm guessing. Or was that Dr. Jack? Well, okay, Dr. Jack knew her dad was going to die, but she didn't know it was going to be so soon. I'm really not sure because I haven't really followed American medicine that much. Where Quad had something similar, I'm thinking, happened to her dad, such as Simone's dad. But everybody deal agree with death on their own terms, and we can't say which one is better for that person that's going through it. They have to find it. They have to find their own niche that makes them cope with that deceased person. So that was a good, touchy, feely type of moment to, pay homage to people that have lost people under those type of terms, and people that have lost people on other different types of terms. So that was good there, and I hope and pray that she does well with, I guess, remembering him and it being positive for her sons to maybe go and visit the grave and get a little bit more knowledge about her father, because it doesn't seem that her mother wants to express anything about it, or she don't want to put her mom on TV about it. Maybe she don't really care about her dad because he wasn't good to her. I don't know, but it just is what it is on that situation. So then we go to Dr. Jack is ready to move into her house. It's a real big shebang type thing. She just taking it like in stride. And I'm like, wait a minute. Where is her husband? Where is Curtis? Where is Curtis? He wanted this big ass house or family oriented house, and he ain't there doing jack. So that's all I'm gonna say about their situation, because it kind of gets more involved with Simone tells Dr. Jackie, what had happened to her father, this, that, and the third. But I'm still just pissed off. Well, where's Curtis? He wanted this house. Why his ass ain't out there doing what he need to do to make sure all that stuff come in and come in right and he's up there packing. But anyway, they could have showed me that part because he might have was there, but they ain't showing, so I'm getting on his ass. But anyway, we move on from there. We have Dr. Heavenly kind of touchy feely trying to tell Dr. Jack she was sorry for interrupting her little what do you call it, photo shoot with the boobies. And she was like, "Who are you talking about?" She said, "I'm talking about Lisa Nicole." She was like, "Your friend, your best friend." So she kind of throw some shade there, but she just basically told out Heaven, "Look, we all professional women. We know how to act. We just choose not to, and we want to clown on this show called our reality show, Married to Medicine, instead of us being professional like I am all the time." Y'all want to act a damn fool and go into different brawls, whether y'all are attacking each other physically or you are always in verbal altercations. This shit needs to stop. So that's basically what she was trying to tell. I forgive you this time. And I have, told my little guy to come back out here so you can get your boots, showcase if that's what you're going to do, if you're going to be true to your own word. So it was kind of like shading each other a little bit, but it was okay. Uh, let me see. The other ladies that come and help, Dr. Jacket gets into her home or try to help her with unpacking stuff is Janice, Dr. Heavenly, and of course Quad and Simone. And she didn't. She definitely didn't invite Mariah nor Lisa Nicole. Who would blame you? Because they too print and press for time anyway. They too busy, in other words. Uh, then Quad come up with some miraculous plan to throw baby girl Toya a birthday party, 40-year birthday party, but she's not just enlisting their help. She's wanting their coinage to help pay for the thing as well. I'm like, okay, that's sweet. But Simone said, hey, my 40th birthday coming up too, and I want the same thing, if not better, done for my birthday party. So I'm like, oh my Lord. Why don't y'all just all the ones that's having my birthday and 40, y'all put that shit together and y'all rah your birthday and bring it in all together. Because that's just too much. But anyway, we pretty much, Toya gonna find somebody to give her a birthday party worth birthdays. You know what I'm saying? Worthy of her birthday. And I'm like, she's downplaying Eugene again. She goes in once they all get to this prom type of setting birthday party thing they throw for her. She's asking Eugene where's her corsage because Mariah's husband had to give her a corsage. I'm like, man, you ought to trip out on this woman and dump her like a bad habit. That would really be a boom bust for her birthday party because she just treats you like a doll. I mean, maybe you treat her like a doll off camera. I don't know what it is, but it's just too blatant that she treats you like shit. Oh, and I'm like, I don't understand how you can keep going back and forth with that. Maybe the sex is good. I don't know. But your stability in your mind should be a better gauge on how you want to proceed with this marriage going forward, especially when she's on the high horse or she need to have this, she need to have that, and y'all sinking. I'm like, it's too much. So, let me see. Then they pretty much have a little Soul Train line where all of them are pretty much the cast of the show is trying to have their little moment where they go down the Soul Train line, but we don't see Dr. Heavenly's husband trying to participate in no dance, and Curtis don't even try to participate in no dance. And it's just a hot mess. I'm like, y'all are crazy. But anyway, get down to the last final scene. We have Mariah is out there talking to Simone because Simone had started the little light shade at the beginning of their little prom invite party. Throwing a little shade here and there, talking about she done found her some newfound friends, meaning uh, the white lady Karen or somebody, Carrie or somebody like that. And she's hooked up with Lisa Nicole. And so it turns out to be a little hollering match. And of course, Toya want to turn up at other people's party and be hollering, carrying on and get people straight. She don't want shit to pop off on her day or her birthday. So she goes and inquire what is going on between Simone and Mariah and why their voices are elevating so much. She ain't liking that. So they go on and Mariah just a little liar. That's why I can see why they put her ass out. Her and Miss Lucy running around there acting a damn fool. But she goes on and says, yeah, we ain't talking about nobody. We ain't talking about nobody. And then Tori's like, yeah, you are. You talking about Quad. And like Quad was the head boo cool to call it herself putting this party together. Now, I don't know if Lisa Nicole, dropped some coinage or did Mariah drop some coinage in this party. Maybe that's why Quad got on her ass so bad, partaking of the festivities and then putting no money in. Just like you want some of the weed we smoking or some of the booze we drinking, but you ain't putting that in. But always there. Give me when it's my turn. When it's my telling y'all a little bit about my past. Okay, but anyway, moving from that situation. They just really go on and they fuss. The Quad has to turn herself in, come down and blow the whole shit up. And pretty much expose Mariah of, her philandering ways and her backstabbing ways and her lying ways, saying, oh, we wasn't talking about you. We wasn't talking about you. But then when she know she couldn't keep that lie straight, she said, yeah, we were talking about you. I was like, oh, Lord, Mariah. Now I can see why they stole why you ain't put on the billboard when they come on as being a part of the show. That's why you're a guest. Stand in your own feces, okay? Let us show us again you could be the one on top. Because right now you in the back, way in the back. We can't even see you. Okay. But that was my take on Married to Medicine, season 4, episode 6. The title of it is My Prom, and I'll throw down if I want to segment for this week. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments. And check back next week when I do the next episode. Take care. Blessings. Bye bye.